Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel, Sade's Journey. My name is Drew Caroline, and today I am making my beef stew. I love beef stew. My mother would make beef stew and I loved it. And this is very, very similar to her recipe with just a couple of slight variations. One of them being I like to add allspice, which is right here. I like to add allspice to my stew. I just like the flavor it gives. Already in the meat over here, I have already put a little bit of flour in, salt, pepper, and allspice. Right here are some of the tougher pieces and some fat and tiny pieces that I knew wasn't gonna work in the stew, like so it's gonna disintegrate or it's too bristly to eat. So I have already put it in here and browned it. And I'm going to use this to help make a nice yummy sauce by blending this into oblivion, because I believe the flavors in here are gonna be fantastic. But I put salt, pepper, and allspice in this as well. So, first things first, we need to go to the stove. So I'll bring this over here too. And brown the meat. Okay, now it is vegetable chopping time, and I think I'll start with the potatoes because they're right here. Nope, what am I thinking? I need to start with these, and these, because they have to go in with those. What is it? Celery, onion, and garlic. No, celery, onion, and carrot are like the trinity of soup bases, which is interesting. I mean, I don't know if interesting is the right word, but I really don't care for celery usually. Like, I really hate it in potato salad. I've gotten used to it as I've gotten older eating it in potato salad and stuff like that, but as a kid, oh my goodness. Onions and celery and potato salad was like the weirdest thing to me. Mushy and crunchy together. Like, oh my goodness. So when I would eat potato salad, I'd eat the egg, I'd eat the potatoes, and I would suck the dressing off of the onions and celery and spit them out and throw them away. But in soup, it's not bad. I can deal with it in soup. I'm gonna get a bowl. I need another bowl. Oh my goodness. Oh. Oh. Oh God, the onions. I'm gonna throw these in real quick. And a dash of butter. Salt. Pepper. Stir. All right. Whew. I'll finish cutting up the garlic. I actually don't know if I want to do these last two, and I already peeled them, which is bad, but I don't want to overpower it with garlic. So I actually think that's all I'm going to do. Okay, I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to do with these two. A bowl. I'm going to first peel these. Peel? I feel like it's a different word. I mean, not, maybe peel's right. I'm gonna peel these. Yes, peel. This is the most tedious part to edit. Beef stew.
Beef stew.
Yes, I love beef stew.
Beef stew is good.
It is one of my favorites, and I really, really, really like my beef stew. I really like my beef stew. What's in there right now is onions, celery, beef stew bits, garlic's right here, but there's also salt, pepper, and allspice. I really like the allspice. And allspice is a winter flavor, at least I think so. And it's winter, so it's another winter soup. I think that you should have multiple different kinds of soups and foods and dinners for different times of the year. Like, I'm sure this is my winter stew. I need to find like a spring stew, and I should have a summer stew and a fall stew, but this is my winter stew. So here we go. That's how I feel. In a perfect world, I would have made bread or popovers to go with it, but it's not a perfect world, so that's okay. I mean, it's pretty simple. It's got all the basics. The only real thing I'm adding to it, which is different, is the allspice, which I really think it has a great kick to it. Kick? I don't know if that's quite the right word. Do you have to peel carrots? Could I just wash them and then not peel them like you do with potatoes? Or do you have to peel carrots? It takes forever, and it's tedious and boring, and my back's starting to hurt. I do like cooking though. I know I'm complaining, but I do enjoy cooking, partly because I really enjoy eating, and I enjoy eating what I cook. I know a lot of, chefs don't enjoy eating what they cook, I guess, out there. I really, really enjoy eating what I cook, and I enjoy making it delicious so I don't have to go other places to get food. Not to have anything against going to other places per se, but right now in this economy, my goodness, who can afford to go out to eat? I hear all these things sometimes about how things are changing. And look at the movie industry. Everyone's streaming movies. No one's going out to the movies anymore. And I'm thinking, dude, there are movies that I've seen that have come out recently that I would have died to go see in the movie theater. But I have no money. So I really think that has a lot to do with it, because who doesn't like going to the movie theater and having movie popcorn and Milk Duds, especially in those comfy ones where you can put your feet up? Oh, yeah, no, just who has the money to go? So you have to wait for it to stream. I don't know if I'm going to use all three, but I got three just in case. And we'll see if this works, because this did not work on another pan. I'm hoping it was the can. It was the can. If I could not open these, I would have cried. One more, and then I'm going to finish these. Oh, that is done. Okay. Now to chop everything. I'm gonna watch something while I do this because chopping's boring. Oh! I'm just always going to have to go look for stuff. I try and get everything out so I don't have to do that, but the truth is I'm just always going to have to. It's just doing it as little as necessary. Yeah. Okay. If you hear some noise over there, my roommate's moving his clothes into the dryer. Life. I might have gotten out too many potatoes. But you know, I do like to use the potatoes to blend them and use them to help thicken the soup. So I'm just gonna go with it, especially because I already washed them. All right, let's go to the stove. It is boiling. I put all 3 cans of beef broth in here and 6 cups of water. Now, potatoes. Okay. Oh, there we go. And I actually ended up cutting up 4 more carrots to put in here. Now this just has to simmer until the vegetables are cooked, and then I'll make a nice yummy beef broth to thicken it. How I like to thicken the soup and give it more flavor is, as I said, I browned these earlier, which are just like extra pieces of meat that were too small and pieces of gristle that have good flavor. I like to take some of potatoes and carrots that are boiling in the stew and blend those up to help be part of the thickener, because I feel like it gives it a nice flavor. So I like to add extra potatoes and extra carrots just because I know this is what I'm going to do with them. Oh, you know what? And there is some celery and onions in there too. A little bit more allspice, a little pepper, a little salt, and another one. That looks beautiful and thick, and that's gonna be really, really nice in the soup. Here it is. Oh, I am very, very excited. There's so much meat and potatoes. Very yummy carrots. To be fully honest, to finish this, I did end up adding some beef bouillon to it. I don't think I mentioned that before. And a little bit more flour to just really make sure that the broth had a little thickness to it, because the difference for me between a soup and a stew is the broth. A soup's broth is more liquidy, and a stew's broth has more of a texture, of a substance. There's a word I'm looking for. I just can't think of exactly what it is. But anyways, I wanted to make sure that it had the good stew texture I was looking for. Okay. Here we go. All it really needs is some bread and butter, but that is okay. It is really good on its own. So good. And I don't know what it is about allspice. It works really well with beef. I'm telling you, try it. See what you think. I would say, especially because you can tell it's the next day, that on the second warm, it does make the vegetables a little bit mushier, but the potatoes still have a pretty good texture. I have accidentally boiled this down before, and the potatoes completely disappeared, and I had to add more. They've got some good texture to them still. I love beef stew. Okay. Now, it's dinner time. I'm going to go and have dinner with the rest of the family who are waiting for me to finish doing this so they can come to the stove and grab some stew themselves. So, on that note, if you like what I am doing, please like and subscribe because I am desperately trying to get a video out every week. I know I'm not perfect, but consistency, I'm working on it. It will count. But if you like what I'm doing, please like and subscribe so that you never miss an episode. And you can see me in the next one. I hope you guys have a wonderful week. Bye.